We're live again. Yes, ignore the title. I don't know what I'm doing on this stupid string thing, but we're going live, and this is the only way to go public with the same title. There's no giveaway. It is a inventory thing, you know. So just wait for some of you guys to come in. Again, no giveaway, no giveaway. If you want a giveaway, click away. We're not doing a giveaway. It's just like that's the only title I can do for some reason on it. So let's wait for people to come in and put you up here in the thing. Oops. See if you're in there. Oops. Tarantulas, just put you in there. I've got to be careful what I share because obviously I've got a load of videos coming up at the moment, which I don't really want to spoil for you. And obviously, if you're a patron, you'll see them videos already. But today was just basically a really quick chat with you guys, a bit of a live review because I just like to hear from you lovely people. Triple D Vets, hiya mate, you alright? So literally just a bit of a chat, seeing how you're all doing with this quarantine stuff. I'm just going to have a bit of a team up in here as well. So let us know in the comments how you're doing, what you've been up to. Just tell us a bit about yourself. I love hearing from you beautiful people. There we go. I just don't want to show you too much because Avery is from a new video, what's coming out this Monday coming up, I think. So I don't want to show you that. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, unboxing videos come in Monday, and then this video is coming the following Friday, should I say? Because I've got a load of invets coming tomorrow, which is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to show you guys them. So how are you all doing then, guys? Let me just, sorry, I've just got to clean up a bit of mess out of you while I'm doing it. And then I can sit down and have a bit of a chat with you. Let's get you down a bit. Just be careful what I'm showing you because obviously, like I say, we're having a massive clear out around here. So there's a lot of things what are changing in the inverter sheds at the moment. There we go. Same here, same here. It's been a bit boring on it, but obviously I'm still working as well because I'm obviously a key worker, so I haven't been as bored as a lot of people. But yeah, lockdown's a bit crap, innit, mate? But it seems like everything's going back to normal soon, which should be pretty cool. Again, I've been waiting for these invets for a long time as well. I've got loads of tanks set up down here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new tanks set up ready for them as well, which I can't wait, guys. It's going to be absolutely amazing. These invets will come in tomorrow, what will be shown a week tomorrow on Friday, 2 PM UK time, will be something I've been wanting quite a long time as well, so I can't wait to show you. But yeah, I just want to do a bit of a live, have a bit of a chat with you guys, just to see how you're all doing. So again, it is a bit of a crap time at the moment in the world. Oh no, that's bad, asthma. Hope you're alright, buddy. Nothing worse than you've got to be on your own today in isolation. Got so much going off, it's unbelievable at the minute. But I can't wait to show you guys. And obviously, some of the biggest news coming out of this week, I guess, the BTS has Gecko Warrior. They're not in this shed, they're in another one. My day geckos, my toy tears, and all the lizards and snakes are in my other shed. So what I'm going to do, I'll make a video later on all my reptiles and all that stuff just for you, mate, if that's okay. And I'll show you my geckos, my day geckos, my cresties, etc. But the biggest news what's coming out of this week is obviously the BTS has been moved to November now, which is a bit of a crap thing. Cheers, bud. So obviously I was meant to be trading at the May one. Obviously it's been moved again to someone else, which I don't mind, but I don't think I'll be trading at the November one just because how close it is to Christmas and a lot of birthdays in December should I say. So it looks like I won't be trading at the BTS, and also with all this lockdown a lot of shows have been cancelled, so when shows are allowed back up and running, they're going to be quite busy and about quite crazy, and obviously there's going to be different laws and regulations to hold. You're going to have the 2 metre distance as well, which is going to be, as anyone who's been to these shows knows, it's going to be a lot harder to make happen because the shows are packed. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. The shows are just packed out. 1 minute, guys. Gato, go on. Go to Mr. Sorry about that, dog was messing around. But like I say, these shows are going to be crazy when they go back up, because obviously they're going to change and not going to be like they used to. So obviously as a trader, I don't think I'm going to make as much money. So it looks like I won't be doing them shows. But I'm still going to go if they're open, just see what happens, isn't it? Another couple of things what's going on in here. Obviously we put a new floor down. Thank God, about time to put a floor down. It's a bit ditched at the moment just because of the amount of work I've done in here, because I've been moving a lot of things around. Without showing you, because it's going to be a next video. A lot of these racking systems have been changed around as well. They've all had an upgrade. A lot of times they've had upgrades as well, and it's just looking absolutely amazing now. I've got some assassin books as well. I can show you them without let me just put your PSA on so I can see what you can see. And just put this light on, you'll get to see these gorgeous little assassin bugs. These are obviously something I've had quite a soft. Oh right, James. This is something I've had quite a soft spot for quite a long time. Obviously I've had them in the past to sell, I've had them in the past to keep. But this is something I'm really, really interested in. Let me just try and find the plug for this, which I don't think I've got. So no, I left it in the house. This is a really good one for obviously when you go to your shows. You can take it to UB, so you just plug it into like a portable charger or a portable battery pack, and you just take it around at the shows, and it's pretty cool. You can take it anywhere you want, to be honest. Just open up these assassin bugs and let's have a look at them. I don't know how good the light's going to be, because again I've got to be careful what I'm showing you, because I don't want you to see the massive upgrades we've had, what we've been doing to the racking and stuff like that. So this is the assassin. Did you, Gecko? What tarantulas do you have? This is the assassin bug enclosure. They've got a bit of, it would look a lot better if I had the light on, to be honest, the white light. But there's 6 in here. These are all adults, eating pretty good. Got lots of logs in there to hide underneath. They've got a bit of greenery in there as well. These are giant spiny assassin bugs. I would poke around, but I know there is some babies in here as well. That's some of the babies. These are probably about 5 months old, 6 months old. But these are the giant spiny assassin bugs, the biggest assassin bugs you can get in the hobby and in the world. They do have a nasty bite, so you wouldn't like to be bit by them, and it can spray toxin out their backside there as a defence as well. If that goes in your eyes, you're not going to have a good day. It is important to obviously have an enclosure where they can hang from as well. That's the most important thing as well, because you want them to be able to hang down and molt. It's meant to be 2 times the size of the actual body. Pretty cool little invet for sure. And I'm going to be trying to breed these, and then obviously I'll sell the babies on invetnation.co.uk later down the date. Let me just pull you away before you see anything else. There we go. Pretty cool little assassin bugs. Not my favourite. I think my favourites would actually probably be, yeah, Gecko, get one. What GBBs are beautiful, or Emily's are beautiful as well. Gorgeous tarantulas. I'll show you in a bit actually. Again, I've got so much moving around to do, it's unbelievable. And obviously these are some of my hissing cockroaches in here. Let me just show you them. It's not a hisser. Let me get that back in there. And these are obviously really gorgeous hissing cockroaches. This is a female here, and one of their big defences, if you listen now, when you grab them, they normally hiss at you, and that's obviously where they get the common name hissing cockroaches. There is several species of hissing cockroaches, from Halloween, she is huge, from Halloween cockroaches to Madagascar hissing cockroaches and so on. These aren't the biggest species of cockroach in the world though, which is quite shocking. There is actually bigger species out there, which I'm looking to get, but they're really rare and quite expensive at the moment, so it's just finding the right buyer, shall I say. People do feed these to the tarantulas as well, but it would be quite expensive mealtime. So let's look at the size of these, you know, and it would feed the tarantula for quite a long time. But if you listen, hopefully you should do it on camera. No, she won't hiss. I don't want to stress her out too much because it's not really fair to be grabbing them and stressing them out. But they make a massive sound, which obviously scares the predators off. But they're absolutely amazing. And not all cockroaches can actually climb. If you ever look at her feet there, let me try and get it to come round. She's got like little, can you see her there? She's got little barbs on her feet and little hooks and stuff like that. Don't know if you can see that, sorry. And that helps obviously with her climbing on glass and climbing and everything. I have got blue death beetles, yeah. But they help with their climbing. And obviously, these can climb glass, climb plastic, climb pretty much anything. And they can be a bit of a pest. And then you've got things like Dubian cockroaches, which are I do as well. Beetles are amazing. Then you've got things like the Dubian cockroaches. They're a lot smaller in size, and obviously these are the ones that are used more for feeding. These don't have the barbs on the feet as much as the hissing cockroaches, so therefore they don't climb glass and they don't climb plastic, and they're quite easy to remove and to put back down. Hissing cockroaches, they'll dig them little barbs into you and then obviously it'll hold on. Absolutely beautiful. This is a female. Males do have wings as well, but they absolutely are beautiful, and they're very underrated inverts for people because obviously they're quite common, but they are absolutely beautiful. If you look at the top of their head there, you can see some gorgeous patternings in there. Absolutely beautiful and very easy to keep and to breed as well. And also when they breed, you've got a nice colony to feed everything off as well. Do you know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. Have you got any questions or anything, guys? And like I said, we upload, obviously I'm uploading videos on Monday and Friday, 2 PM UK time as well, which I'm keeping to at the moment. I did take a month off just because with lockdown and with everything, obviously my work got way crazy because obviously I was doing 140 hours a week, something stupid like that at work. Yeah, we had a lot of work going off, and obviously because it's my company as well, I can't be taking time off, and it's just been a bit crazy. But obviously now it's all calming down a little bit. I'm getting a bit more time to film, a bit more time to do stuff like this, which is quite nice. And as you know, there's quite a lot of tarantulas you can get out there as well. What are you into, your new world or into your old world gecko? I suppose it depends on what you want. There's so many choices out there, and where are you in the world as well? If you're from the UK, there's so many good websites out there to get them from. So I get them from breeders and stuff like that, and obviously imports and stuff like that, because obviously I run invertnation.co.uk, so we get a lot in from them. There is several other websites in the UK what sells them as well, like the Spiny Shop, So Many Legs, just to name a couple, and a lot of them, hello Wendy, alright, and a lot of them at the shows do massive offers as well. So I've got my Dr. Palmer Emily from a show, she's in this enclosure here, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just picking up this sand at the moment, getting this sand in next to spill some sand. And a lot of these shows in the UK, I don't have favourite centipede. I don't have favourite centipede. I don't like centipedes, to be honest. If I said my favourite, I suppose from look, I wouldn't keep them myself, if I'm honest with you, but from look, I would probably go with. Yeah, that's okay, Gecko. If you've got any questions, again, just ask them. We're always happy to help. Favourite centipede? I suppose one of the big ones, Amazons or something like that. I don't know. I do like fantails, I suppose, as well. I don't know, really. I don't have a favourite tarantula, favourite centipede, if I'm honest with you, because I don't like them. But let me just remove this off our lid here, and then. Oh, she's coming out. There we go. I don't know if you can see her. Let me just put some of this stuff away, and then I'm going to take what we're going to do. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you my my Brachypalma Emily. Beautiful little tarantulas, cute for sure. 100% worth keeping for anyone who's likes tarantulas. I'll try and take you around 1 minute, guys. I just don't want to show you too much in the back what I've been filming. I'll try and take you around. Sorry, I know it's a pain. And that's my gorgeous enclosure there. Let me just pull you down a little bit if I can. And that's her enclosure there. And if we try and get a close up if we can. Well, I don't know if she's going to allow us. She's just there in the back there. I don't know how good we're going to get a close up of her. But she's an absolute gorgeous little tarantula for sure. Let's try and get one from the top if I can. Quite skittish if I'm honest with you. But well worth. There she is there, can we see her there? Absolutely beautiful little tarantula. This is a female as well. She is beautiful. Sorry, the lid's going to go off now. They do like to burrow, so it's important that you give them a nice deep substrate as well for them to burrow. She doesn't actually burrow if I'm honest with you, but my slings and my juvies actually love to burrow, so I've given her a nice deep layer of substrate and I gave her a lot of cork bark in the middle for her to burrow around or to burrow under. But she's always out and about. She's absolutely, thank you Triple D Inverts, she's absolutely soft and chilled. Very a very chilled tarantula for sure. And I'm sorry about the filming, guys. I've just got to be careful what I can show you because obviously I've got some upcoming videos. I don't want to spoil them by showing you some of the stuff that's happened in this shed beforehand, if that makes sense. 1 minute. Sorry about the dodgy camera. I'm trying to use the tripod properly. Is there anything else you want to see, guys? Also, I am a fan of old world tarantulas. Like a lot of people don't like OBTs, for example. I love OBTs. OBTs are absolutely amazing. If you just look on a lot of OBT backs, well, like my adult female, she's got like a little smiley face on there on the back. If you follow me on Instagram at JP's Pet Nation, you'll see all them photos, and that's where you get your exclusive photos, exclusive videos, and also I show you a lot of my pets. What I don't show my videos on YouTube on there as well. So it is quite interesting on there. It's just worth a follow. Is there anything you guys want to see? Again, I am getting a massive order of Invex tomorrow. It's going to be pretty cool. And I'm also picking some more up on Friday, on Saturday as well. So the unboxings, the 2 unboxings and the Saturday pickup, they'll all go into one video. And that'll be a week tomorrow because... No, that'll be Monday's video, I think. That'll be Monday's video. But tomorrow's video is going to be a top 5 best New World tarantulas. That's coming out at 2 PM UK time as well. And it's 5 of the best New World tarantulas, what I picked myself. Absolutely gorgeous. Got some gorgeous colours on there. Any mantises, not at the moment, I don't have any in at the moment. But I do want to get some ghosts in and breed them if I can. And some other mantises. I do love ghosts, they are cool. I'm not a fan of the giant Africans or anything like that, because I don't like just the boring greens. I like the colours. But there's some beautiful praying mantises out there. And I'm also looking at getting some other cockroaches as well at the moment. I'm looking to get some burrowing cockroaches and some, I forgot the name, the light cockroach, something like that, orange light or something like that. They've got an orange head. Well, the male's got orange head and they're just a nice size as well. I'm also looking to get one of the biggest species of cockroaches at the moment. They're going for £130 each. So, or it could be £130 for the pair. So I'm looking at them at the moment. But obviously if I do something like that, it's going to be a breeding project. And obviously if I can get them breeding and get them into the UK hobby and they become less rarer, yes, the money will go down, but it means that a lot more people can enjoy these beautiful big cockroaches. And I mean, some of them get like this, honest to God, they get huge. Any questions you got, guys? Anything you want to ask? Some comments don't. Oh. See, I like orcas. Orcas are really good. They're a beautiful little mantis. I love the white and the pinks on them as well. They're absolutely beautiful as well. And is there anything you want me to make a video in the future on? Let us know as well. So again, I'm always happy to speak to you fans. Obviously, I do have a Patreon as well, and the people on Patreon, they get exclusive footage. They get the first views of every video. So the video what I'm hiding from you today, they've already got it on my Patreon, which is pretty cool. So they've seen the whole makeover of this side of the shed, and yeah, it's pretty cool. See, I like flower mantises as well, but there's so many. And then I like beetles as well. See, I want to get stag beetles, but obviously when they mature into beetles, they don't last for that long, so you don't get a beetle for a long time. You basically spend your whole life with a container of mud for like larvae and stuff like that, which is quite boring. But the beetles, when they obviously turn to beetles, they are gorgeous. Stag beetles, rhino beetles, yeah. What's my favourite type of tarantula? My favourite type is obviously the GBB, the green bottle blue. Absolutely beautiful tarantula. My first one was called Phoenix, that was a female. And my second one, after she passed away, is called Stitch. They've got gorgeous blue legs, an orange brownish abdomen and a beautiful body. They're absolute flower beetles, love flower beetles. And also the GBBs make absolutely gorgeous white webs as well. So they're blue and orange colours pop off it. Also, they're one of my favourite tarantulas to get from sling to adult because they change so much from sling to adult as well. From colours and all that. Flower beetles are pretty cool. There's a lot. See, flower beetles are the same, but they don't take as long to obviously hatch from egg to larva to beetle. So it's not as bad, is it? Oh, did ya? What was it? What was Harry? Was he what tarantula was he? Just getting the room to do a load of stuff as well, because obviously now I'm filming quite a lot. It's taking up more of my time as well than me just coming in the shed, doing a lot of maintenance, I suppose, and then coming back. Obviously I've got my hedgehog in here now as well, so I need to keep on top of him more than obviously my inverts, because let's face it, hedgehogs smell, because they are rodents. You know, they are rodents and they are mammals. They poo quite a lot as well, and then they feed him daily as well, so I suppose it is more work. Let me try and get him out. Wait there, guys, and see if we can get him out for you and show you him. Bear with me, guys, while I get him out. Sonny, you come in. Alright, you come in. And obviously, because he's quite sparky, I've got to get something to hold him with to start with, and obviously when he calms down, yeah, that's a really nice one to get. Obviously when he calms down, he'll be a lot more better. Hello. You come in. 1 minute, guys. Sorry about this, let me just grab him out. So obviously they are nocturnal, so they come out at night time more than daytime. It's not going to be in the best of moods, but when he comes out, he's fine. He's totally fine. Sorry guys about this, it's taking quite a long time. I don't want to stress him out. So getting my animals is the most important thing, and obviously I don't want to stress them out. Come on, son. Silly. Come on, lad. Hello. Good lad. Clean you up. Good lad. There we go, Sonic. Sorry about that, it took a long time to get him out. But this is my gorgeous ball of hate at the moment. It's quite angry. Let me try and get you down a bit. Oh, Mexican blonde, that's very nice. This is obviously my gorgeous little boy Sonic. At the moment, Obviously I just woke him up, so he's not very happy. So the first thing they do is they ball up into a ball, and they basically make the spikes on top solid. So basically, if you put your hand on it, it's going to wear. And what they do as well, they puff up like that, and then basically stab them spikes into the animal what's trying to eat them, and that's how they get away. But after about 5 minutes, they're perfectly fine and happy. A good little tip if you're holding a grumpy little hedgehog, especially in the wild as well, all you've got to do is tickle the bottom like that, and they come out. Can you see him trying to stab his spikes in at the moment? But when you tickle the bottom, they will come out. You see he's coming out now, his face is there. This is a little tip you got to learn when you're dealing with them. And as soon as he's out, yeah, he's albino. And as soon as he's out, he's perfectly fine. These spikes will go down, and you can hold them like you'd hold, let's say, a rabbit. Underneath is where it's most vulnerable. If you can look underneath, that's why the ball up. This is all the protection. Underneath there is the most vulnerable bit. They've got soft, normal hair underneath on their belly, and obviously the first thing they want to do is protect themselves from any predator. Absolutely gorgeous. And they've got, look at that little nose there. They've got absolutely amazing sense of smell as well. A beautiful little mammal out there. And again, if you keep tickling his butt around there, he'll soon come out. And when he comes out, no one cares, he's quite happy. He's not huffing and puffing at the moment, so he's quite... Come on. He's not huffing and puffing at the moment, so it's quite a good plus. But this is just... and these aren't actually in the wild, guys. African pygmy hedgehogs aren't actually in the wild. They're actually made from 2 different species of hedgehogs, and I think they're made by humans as well. It's a 3-toe hedgehog, and another one, it might be European, I'm not 100% sure, but there's humanly made, so they're not actually in the wild. Good lad. Come on, Sonic. When you take these to the vets, obviously, 9 times out of 10, they have to go under anaesthetic, just because the first thing they do when they feel threatened or scared is ball up in a ball. It's ball up in a ball, and obviously you can't do a health check on a spiky ball. They're one of the most common exotic mammals you can keep in the hobby. They're quite cheap as well, about £150 to £125 depending on where you get them from. And there's several different colours. Here's an albino. If you ever see him with his eyes open, his eyes are red and he's white. You can also get chocolates, snows and caramel, just to name a few species, a few types you can get. But he's absolutely gorgeous. And again, I just want to prove to you, when he comes out of this ball, he's going to be absolutely fine. Like his spikes, I can hold him without this. His spikes are nothing. Let me try and get him to come out. There we go. When he feels less threatened, he comes out, see? And now you can literally touch him and do whatever you want with him. He feels less threatened because he's on my hand now instead of sitting upright. And if you can look at his gorgeous little ears there, he's got beautiful little ears there. Don't jump. Good lad. See? And that's one of his defences there. Can you hear him? So you go to touch him. And he starts huffing and puffing. Come on. But he's an absolute gorgeous little thing, honestly. They're nocturnal, so they don't like coming out in the daytime, that's the truth. But, see, the first thing he does is put his spikes down, and he huffs and puffs and makes himself look like a big bad wolf. If you can see his eyes there, he is albino. How old? He is 2 years old at the moment. I got him when he was 6 months old, I think. Got him 5 months old. And I've had him for quite a long time. I just don't show him off on the channel that much because I just don't want people to go and get these. These take a lot of... So you go to touch him. Good lad. Calm down. I know. Good lad. See what I mean? When he's nice and calm, you can see them spikes are sitting on my hand there. He's not going to hurt me. At the end of the day, when he's nice and calm, he's quite happy. And if you look underneath his chin, you can see all them hairs there as well. That's for, like, obviously sniffing around. They've got an amazing sense of smell. And their eyes aren't really the best, obviously, because they are albino. And right, literally, I've got him like I would hold a guinea pig or something like that. Sorry, come on then. Absolutely beautiful. He really is beautiful. And he's got massive eyes. And underneath there, if you can see, it's just normal hair. And that's why they ball up, because that's their vulnerable parts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Sonic away now. Now that I've disturbed him and annoyed him, I've got to feed him, because obviously I feed him at night time, so he comes out and about. But again, them spikes aren't hurting me, because he's calm and collective. Before he's calm and collective, they do bloody hurt, I promise you. He goes up like a hard tennis ball, and it's horrible. Go on, son. Go on, baby. Then first I'm going to do it, and then I'll wrap him back up in this, and I'll let him, oh look how cute he does, looks there. He's so beautiful, Wendy. I'll wrap him back up in that, so he associates this as the time out of me, not as a bad experience, so he associates that as good time. So now I'm going to put him back and feed him, so he associates humans and contact as a plus, instead of humans plus contact as a negative thing. So you should never leave on the bad terms. He was huffing, he was puffing, he was stabbing me with his spikes, but all you got to do is let him open up, and he'll be quite happy. And this is how you tame them down, and you know, you have a perfect pet. Because look how chilled he is now. Well, I say he's chilled as he's puffing and huffing, but these honestly are really are gorgeous little thing, honestly. Right, I'm going to put Sonic back now. I think he's done quite good. There you go, baby. Good lad. Good lad. You down? Good lad. I'll feed you anything. Oh, I know. You want to come back out? See, now he's looking at me to come back out now. Is there anything else you want to see, guys? Oh. Yeah, I've got to feed him and I've got to clean. And the only thing I don't like about them, obviously, I was having a yawn as I wake them up. The thing I don't like about them, obviously, do smell quite horrible, because obviously they are a mammal at the end of the day. And mammals do smell, obviously, poo like us, and take more wet than obviously inverts. Is there anything else, any questions you got, guys? So I'm only on here for another 30 minutes and I'm going to go, because I'm only doing about an hour live. You're right, Robert, special needs. Now I was having a poo for some reason, because these things, that's a clever idea. But like I say, we've got so much going off at the moment in this invert rooms and in the sheds. We've got another shed made up as well, and that's where all my reptiles are going as well. So we're going to be having an expansion. I didn't want to tell you all this yet, guys, but we're going to be having an expansion from this shed and making it 3 times bigger. And I can't wait for that, honestly. What are you doing, Sonic? And they love the wheel. Hedgehogs love their wheels. But anything about his wheel, it gets dirty quite easy. And obviously his whole enclosure gets dirty quite easy because he's a tramp. I don't think I'll breed them in the future, because obviously they do have quite a lot of problems. Of course, obviously the African pygmy hedgehog is human made. They've got quite a lot of problems as well, which sucks. But he's loving life at the moment. Obviously, he's quite a happy boy. Let me just put his lid back on, guys. Son. Yeah, Grumps. Depending what we have coming in input, it's just gonna be anything, to be honest. It can be any sort of tarantula. At the moment we don't stock every single tarantula like a lot of places do, because we just don't have the room. We focus on the unique and different invert, should I say. So we'll get water bugs in, we'll get assassin bugs in, we'll get beetles, what are quite rare as well in. Wendy, yes, literally inbox Invert Nation. I don't want to say too much, but we've got some millipedes coming in, yes. Literally, yeah, they'll be ready for next week. And depending on what you want as well, because obviously we've got a load of different species coming in as well, which is going to be pretty cool. But obviously we do a lot of pre-orders as well now. If you're not signed up to the newsletter, then obviously you're going to miss out on the pre-orders. And we do send out to the pre-orders first, because they obviously pre-order them. And then whatever's left, we normally put on the website, and it goes straight away. Yes, I will, Wendy, yeah. And obviously the next enclosure I want to be doing up is obviously Jumper's enclosure. He's a white tree frog, or the Australian white tree frog is the common name as well. Gecko, yeah, I've got one. If you look at my top 5, if you look at my care sheet, there's one on. Hey up, Crystal, you alright? Oh, are you, Wendy? Oh, okay. There's a couple of newsletters in there, as well as a newsletter, and then there's a pre-order newsletter as well, depending on which one you signed up to. Yeah, so, sorry, got distracted halfway through that. So yeah, on the website we have got a lot of stock. We're not sending out inverts at the moment until next week now, because obviously we're coming up to the weekend. We don't send out on a Friday, we don't send out on a Saturday, we definitely don't send out on a Sunday, because we don't want the inverts to obviously get lost in the tracking. And at the moment, because obviously I can't say it because I'll get demonetized, but this problem with the world at the moment, the C word, we can't send out like we used to be able to, because we've got to always plan ahead for like how Royal Mail is going to be. Does that make sense? Normally next day delivery means next day delivery, and nine times out of 10 it normally is. But at the moment things do go wrong at the moment, and we're trying to make sure that the tarantula or the invert or even your dry goods ain't in the post longer than it's got to be. So we try and post that Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then obviously it gives them Thursday, Friday, so obviously things to come through as well for the next day delivery. But normally 9 times out of 10 you do get it straight away. Yeah, thumbs up guys, that would be a massive help, and also share it if you can guys, because it would help us out a load. The millipede side of it, I've got a breeding colony at the moment. I'll just tell you, I've got a breeding colony of African giant millipedes at the moment. We've got about nowhere of like 200 babies. Obviously they're going straight on the website, and because they're captive bred and I can tell you the exact age, you're going to have them for quite a long time as well. And also we're doing a massive offer on them as well. It's not on the website at the moment yet. This is like an exclusive, if you want to call it that, but they will be going on the website next week. Sometimes that makes sense. We've got about 200, 300 if that, and we'll be cutting the price down literally by half. Nowhere of a lie, we'll be just selling them to get rid of some, depending on obviously being we need to also be not undercutting everyone else out there as well, because we're not going to sell them for £1 each, because that's just not fair. Do you know what I mean? You've got to think logical. Any more questions guys? Tarantula side of it, yeah. Basically it's just whatever we get in the tarantula side of it. We don't go out looking for the tarantula side of it, because again the market's flooded with a lot of tarantulas. So what we try and focus on is obviously different inverts. So the more exotic and the more unusual the invert is, more that we get them in. Like we've got rainbow crabs in, for example. We've got some different beetles. We've got them spotted and dragging millipedes in as well, which is pretty cool. These things you don't normally get in that often, do you know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. We've got quite a lot of stuff in. And obviously I'm breeding my dragon millipedes at the moment, so we're hoping to breed the pinks, the oranges and the yellows, to obviously have a better bloodline. And then I want, before I can sell them, I want 3 generations, so I know it's a strong bloodline as well. And they're going to be quite good. And yes, it's going to flood the market and make them worth less, because obviously they're going for like £20 now, something like that. But obviously after the 3 generations have gone through, they're going to be going for like a tenner each, do you know what I mean? So, or 15 quid each or whatever, which is going to be rubbish, but I mean, you all get to see some beautiful little millipedes, do you know what I mean? And obviously we're going to be sorting out the live food as well. Obviously after this lockdown's happened, if I can say that without getting demonetised, after this has happened, then we are going to be getting live food back in regular, so it's going to be supplied all the time. And we're going to make an order once a week, so the food is definitely going to be 100% fresh as well. This is the most important thing. We decided, instead of ordering our food in once a week and then sending it out throughout the week, we're going to order it in once a week, so it'll be on Monday, and then sending it all out on one go on a Wednesday. And that means you're all going to get your fresh live food, literally fresh from the supplier, straight to your door, and it's going to last longer for you guys as well. And that's the most important thing, because at the end of the day, everyone knows live food doesn't last that long if it's left on the shelf. Got any more questions, guys? And when it comes to jumpers and clothes, yeah, we've got loads and loads to do for him. At the moment, we just tipped over his bark thing at the moment because obviously he's just gone in between that and wanting to come out. But his enclosure is having a massive makeover and I can't actually wait to do that as well. We're going for some live plants as well, and we're also going for a nice tall enclosure if we can. We're looking to get an extra terra. Oh, did you, Crystals? What do you get? We're going for an extra terra, so it's more taller than it is longer, because obviously the tree frogs do like height more than length, and obviously the more vines in there, the more height there is. The higher you can go up, the better it's going to be for him as well, and that's the most important thing. We've got loads and loads of fake plants in at the moment as well. We will be putting some fake vines and fake plants on the website too. Things like, I'm going to get you it. Oops. Things like these are fake vines. You get 4 meters of fake vines for about £4, and these are going on the website as well. They're absolutely amazing. These are amazing for frog enclosures, reptiles, closures. Oh, I got some clown ones. Oh wow, they're beautiful. So they're going to go on the website for sale one day, I think. But again, for 4 meters or £4, that's pretty cool. You can use them for any of your enclosures. They are waterproof. They're quite tough as well. But saying that, they are quite easy to cut as well, which makes them a lot easier to put into your enclosures as well. You can use them for frogs, reptiles, inverts, plus whatever you want to use it around the house for. You can use it in your garden if you really wanted to. Absolutely amazing ivy looking fake plants. And I will be putting some in with my day geckos as well, because they're going to like that. So if you've got any questions, guys, let us know. Obviously, I want to make sure, you know, this is just a really quick live. I'm only on here for another 15 minutes because obviously after an hour I'm going to go. But it's been nice to speak to you all. I just wanted to check in with you guys at the end of the day. Updating a couple of things what happening. Obviously, the BTS has moved to November now, which is a load of crap. And like I said, I don't think I'll be trading at that show. I think I might go as a seller, as a buyer, to get some stock in. But I don't think I'll be going as a seller. Also, guys, another thing I want to tell you, I'm getting some beautiful True World tarantulas in. They're a gorgeous green and reddish True World. I don't want to tell you too much about them, but obviously anyone who keeps True World, True Spiders, True World, True Spider will know what they are. They're beautiful and they begin with L. But these are going to be absolutely amazing, and they're going to be only tiny to medium, so they're going to have a long life with you guys as well, and that's the most important thing. They're going quite cheap as well. I think I'm only selling for about £5 to £6 each, if a little bit more, depending on the size. So that's going to be pretty cool. We've got a lot of things going off at the moment, and again, we've got a massive change in, and obviously this video of the unboxing, what I'm doing tomorrow when the animals come, will be on Monday at 2 PM UK time on my channel. Tomorrow's video is a top 5 best New World tarantulas, so I'll be looking at 5 of the best tarantulas to keep in the hobby and the reasons why, from colour to temperament to how easy they are to care for and how they deal with certain changes in the environment. Crystal, I'm planning on doing that. That's what my big plan is at the moment, but before I can show you my rooms, I've got to finish this part off over here because I'm just doing a bit of maintenance inside, so that makes sense. Wendy, I am too. I'm looking forward to see what I'm getting in. I've got loads of tanks ready to go as well, and obviously what I've done here is made these tanks stand out a lot more better as well. They look better on the eye. Basically the whole room's going to start looking better on the eye as well for us as well, because it's all about how it looks, and obviously I want these to be show tanks. I want this to be a show shed kind of thing, so I'm just working on way to doing that, and it's just a time as well. But the video of me sorting this shed out, like laying the floor, sorting the rackings out, sorting the tanks out, all that'll be coming next week, and maybe on Friday next week at 2 PM if I can get it all done, because I've still got to do a tiny bit more. If not, it'll be on a later date. But again, the first video tomorrow, which is so important that you watch, I'm going to be watching it with you guys on on Premiere. It's at 2 PM UK time, and it's top 5 best New World tarantulas to keep and the reasons why. And then on Monday 2 PM, it's going to be a massive unboxing of two massive boxes. A pickup, what I'm going to do, picking up on Saturday, and that's a lot of stock there. And then another unboxing as well, so it's all going to be in one massive video, edited together, made to look good. And obviously I'm going to take the rubbish parts out, so it's not going to be a long one, it's going to be a 10-minute video like I normally do. And that's going to be pretty much it. And obviously next week I'm working quite a lot as well, so I'm trying to film ahead of the game as well. Because obviously I'm doing 140 hours, something like that, in 10 days. I do like 40, 15 hour shifts a day, because obviously the job I work in, obviously with the C word, we are used more than obviously before then. Does that make sense? Without saying too much, because I don't want to get demonetized. I just can't show you too much at the moment. Honestly, Wendy, I got the shift pattern, I'm like, oh, blimey. But obviously, because of the circumstance at the moment, we've got to do what we've got to do. Obviously, we're being pulled in as a response team and stuff like that. So it's been crazy at the moment. Money's good, I suppose. Business is good, but just really, really crazy. And then obviously, I've got a I've got another tank to be setting up. So these 3 tanks at the bottom where my tarantulas going in, all my millipedes or my centipedes or my water bugs or whatever, they're all going to be set up tomorrow for when they come in. Does that make sense as well? So that's all going to be quite nice and easy. I'm looking forward to setting up a load of these tanks. I don't know if I'm going to be filming a lot of the setting ups, because obviously I'm going to be a bit shattered, I'm going to be a bit knackered. So what I normally do, I normally come in here, feed everything, water it, set up the tanks, and then go in, have a shower, go to bed or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Normally, this is why I've not been filming quite a lot, and that's why I had that month off, because I was just dead all the time. I couldn't physically do it all the time, so I had to take some time off from YouTube. And obviously, hi Sam, you're right, bud. And guys, one big massive favour for me, this is the only thing I ask for you guys, obviously hit the bell, subscribe, share the video. But one of the biggest things I want you to do, guys, is follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get verified on Instagram at the moment, but I need 5,000 followers on Instagram to get verified. Long story short, so follow me on Instagram. You get exclusive posts, exclusive videos, exclusive photos, and it's always be the first place I will post my new animals before I even put them on YouTube or Facebook, and before I even give them to my patrons. So Instagram is the place to be if you want to be up to date with everything that's happening at JP's Pet Nation on Instagram. Is there any questions you've got, guys, before I have to head off? Because again, I only wanted to be on for an hour. Oh, that's great, Sam. Are you keeping any animals in there yourself or anything, mate? I'm getting one of the biggest things I'm getting at the moment. I'm looking at old world tarantulas. Let me know in the comments what old world tarantulas you think make good pets. I'm looking for something what's going to be active, I guess. Something arboreal would probably be nice, but I suppose that's the new world side of it, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's the thing, that's the problem. You're looking at aging tarantulas. I suppose you don't have a lot of trees, do you, in Asia? So I suppose, well, no, I haven't been bitten. I've been stung by a scorpion now. It was only an aging forest scorpion. It was a spinner, I think it was. It got me to the end of the finger. It felt like a pinprick. The way that scorpions work, let me show you one. I'll just get you one now. This is obviously one we're selling. Let me try and show you. One minute, guys. I've just got to let me try and get you to show you it. I'll show you what we mean. 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Sorry, you can't see that. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I had to stop you from seeing that. That's an upcoming video. Obviously, this is the one I'm sending out tomorrow. So obviously, he's going into this tub here. With scorpions, it's if the tail is bigger than the claws, it's more painful. This is a desert species of scorpion, so it's going to be really painful. You can see how tiny them claws are there and how big that stinger is there. That means it's going to be quite a painful sting, because they're going to be using that stinger over them claws. And guys, this is a female as well, and she's just going to a new home tomorrow as well. They already are cute. You got, why are you scared, some of them? And you have 3 snakes. What snakes do you have? But as you can see, them claws are a lot smaller, and that tail is a lot bigger. And you can see that sting there. You wouldn't like to be stung by it. It's quite big, and they are very defensive. Nice but scary. But they are very defensive species. Obviously, I'm packing her up now at the moment because she's going to a new home tomorrow. And she's going to be part of a massive breeding group at the moment, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, they are quite nice but scary. That is true. How long have we been on for? Another 10 minutes and I'll have to go, guys. So if you've got any questions, let us know ASAP, and I'll try and answer them as fast as I can and have a bit of a chat with you guys. Sorry I can't stay on for too long, because I know a lot of YouTubers do stay on for about 50 hours, but it's not. It's 9:30 now, so it wouldn't make sense to stay on that long. And obviously I've got a lot of things to do as well, if I'm honest with you. And I know a lot of you have got a lot of things to do as well in your life, so you don't want to be wasting 2 hours with me, do you know what I mean? But the most important thing, guys, is obviously subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. California. Oh, what more python do you have? What more? Blue Eye Lucy's are my favourite. Hashtag just saying. I don't like the spider morphs either, because I think they're cruel and obviously the wobble. I like pastels as well. See you later, Wendy. Have a great day. Have a great night, should I say. And it's just, yeah, the king snakes. I'm a fan of them. What king snake? Oh yeah, you could tell me, Caroline. You do, Sam. There's a load to catch up with. I've got loads of playlists at the moment. If you want a playlist from 2020, I've got events. I've got pretty much everything. If you just go into the playlist on my channel, and you can see what you need. The Card Factory. How many? Oh yes, the Sambos are so cool. See, that's one I would love to keep. And they're pretty docile as well. And pretty cool to keep as well. It's quite a different species. Oh, is it, Crystal? What time is it over there? See, it's 9:30 at night over here. It's just getting a little bit dark out there. Oh, is it like a pastel or something? Then that's cool. They are pretty cool. I am going to get myself a ball pastel again, I think. A lot of mine have obviously got sold or I've died, obviously, from my past. I'm not getting them for about several months now. But my favourite was my Blue Eye Lucy. She was gorgeous. I also liked my banana. She was beautiful as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Wow, 23 years old. Oh. Oh yeah, what are you getting, Gecko? 327. So we're 6 hours ahead of you. That's pretty cool. What are you getting, Gecko? Seems like I'm doing See, I would like to go to America if I could, but it's just obviously with all this stuff that's going up at the moment and being so far away, it's quite unlikely it's going to happen. Ball python, yeah. There is some really nice ones out there. Are you from the UK? Because there is some good sellers over here. I know there is some good sellers in the US as well, because I know a lot of you are from the US as well. Alright guys, with all that said, I have got to go, guys. So sorry about this, but again, I said I'd only be on for an hour. I've been on for 53 minutes. I know it's not an hour, but... Do you, Sam? What enclosures do you make? See, that's pretty cool. See, I'm looking to make my own... Do you make the enclosures yourself, or do you make the background and stuff like that for your animals? If you make enclosures yourself, and you're from the UK or Europe, inbox me. See, Crystal, you're always welcome over here, dude. I told you. We've got a nice heated shed you can stay in, with lots of bugs in. Yes, Sam, if you make anything, like I say... Oh wow, see, I like snow geckos, they're nice as well. See, crested geckos, day geckos, that's what I'm into at the moment. That's what I've got at the moment. I've got 3 day geckos and 4 crested geckos, all in the house. And they're absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. They've all got the tails as well. We've got no stress whatsoever. They're quite happily living in their enclosures. The crested geckos are obviously 2 and 2 because they do like to fight. So until I get the bigger enclosure sorted out, I'm splitting them up. I have. Yes, Sam, inbox Invert Nation on Facebook, or send them an email at info@invertnation.co.uk and show them what you got. Shipping. Oh no, it's all right then. If you're from America, it needs to be UK or Europe, because obviously shipping is ridiculous, and the amount of money you spend on importing stuff like that is just crazy at the moment. And just might as well make it yourself and get it in the UK for a bit more money, which you'll save quite a lot on obviously the taxes you have to pay for importing from America and places like that. But it would be nice. Actually, inbox JP's Pet Nation, my Instagram, some photos of your enclosure. I'd love to see what you build though. It would be quite nice to see your builds, because obviously I'm building quite a lot of enclosures at the moment myself as well. I'm doing a lot of backgrounds as well, so it's going to be, I like inspiration, if that's honest. If I'm honest with you guys, that'd be pretty cool. Alright guys, with all that said, it's 56 minutes I've been on, so I've got to go guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell guys to stay updated with everything that's happening. Also follow the playlists on my channel. I've got 2020 videos, I've got show videos, I've got pretty much encounters with the animals. So when I fed the tigers, I got up close and personal with the monkeys. That's all on there as well if you have a look through there. And I promise you, I shall see you tomorrow, 2 PM UK time, with my top 5 best New World tarantulas. Make sure you watch it with me, guys, because it'll be on premiere, and I'll be watching it with you guys, and I'll be talking back to you guys in the comments as well. With all that said, I shall see you in the next video. Hang on. I'll say all that and I'll see a comment. So that's pretty cool, Sam. I like go-karts. Alright guys, with all that said, I shall see you in the next video.